Hi girls, it's Liz, and today we're bringing back the Q&A, and I'm very excited about getting back to doing this again. We are in my room today. This is my newly painted walls, and I bought furniture this week, which I'm happy about. But let's get into the questions for this week. I went through all of the older Q&As and just grabbed random ones, but if you would like me to answer a question for next week, leave a comment below with your question and I might answer it. So let's do the first one. Have you ever had an American Girl themed party? If so, did you enjoy it? And this is from Kate. And I have never had an American Girl birthday party or party before, but when American Girl used to have birthday party sets, like themed sets, and my aunt bought one while it was on sale, and it was a Hawaiian themed birthday party set. So when we went over to my cousin's house, my aunt brought that out and we played with the party favors and made leis and looked at all of the stuff that was included with it. But if that counts, but I've never had an actual American Girl party, which I would love that. I would have loved to have an American Girl birthday party. They sell so much stuff now for American Girl birthday parties, even in the American Girl crafts. That would have been so fun. I would have loved that. Next question. Okay. In homeschooling, did you ever do cooking class or sewing? What was your least favorite subject? And this is from Grace. And we did do cooking and sewing. We made bread once, and I did a lot of sewing when I was in school. I did embroidery, and we would listen to books on tape or on CD while doing it. My mom used to pick out a book and we would listen to it, which was fun. Yeah, I did embroidery and I made little stuffed animals, which that was fun. I did that in 7th grade, I think. Yeah, once the first year I started homeschooling was 7th grade, and I would make little stuffed animals and cut out the pattern and would always hand sew. I'm not good on the sewing machine. I have one now, but I still am learning how to use the sewing machine. But yeah, and also the other question was, what was my least favorite subject? And that was science. I'm decent at science, but it's not my strongest subject. I would always get so confused. I would read the science book and then I would have to reread it because it didn't make sense to me. It just didn't click in my brain. And that was also the only time I ever got an F in elementary school when we had grades in 5th grade. And I was not happy about that. But yeah, so science. I wish I could like understand it better, all of the different like physics and chemistry and everything, but also math, but I was okay with math. Science was not my favorite. Math was better than science to me, but they kind of go together, so yeah. Okay, next one. How do you handle your email? And this is from Aqua. And I was hoping I would get this one. I just organized my email the other day. It's taken me years to come up with a system with my email that fits me best and I can work with it, because I used to keep every email I had ever gotten. I would not delete any emails because I'd be afraid that I would need them later. But I just recently made folders on the side of my email that says to reply to and sponsors and what's another one? Just a bunch of different random categories, folders. And I went through all my email and I would sort them and put them in a folder, and if they didn't go in a folder, then I would delete it. And I get a lot of spam, so I just delete the spam too. But I haven't, I can't honestly say I have answered every email I've ever gotten from all of you. And I apologize if I've never replied to your email, but I am getting better at that. So email me and you will get a definite response now because my email is so cleared out. I will know when I get an email and I will reply to it, which I'm very happy that I'm organized with this now because I'm constantly learning new things and I'm learning about email now. So that's good. So email me at email@americangirlfan.com. I would love to hear from you and we can chat and everything. Okay. If you could dress up as any American Girl doll, who would you want to be dressed as and why? And this is from Jacqueline. And that's fun. I love the colonial era, so Felicity or Elizabeth. I would love that with the hoop skirt and everything, but the corset would be painful, but I would love that. And I love Civil War era clothing. I went to a Civil War reenactment once and that was like the best thing ever. I want to go to another one someday because everyone dressed up in the Civil War clothing and there was like tents and people were cooking like how they used to back then, and it was just so cool. I would love that. And I wish that American Girl would make a 1950s doll. I have been so obsessed with the 1950s lately. I've been watching 1950s movies and 1960s, and I love Audrey Hepburn movies. So I want American Girl to make a 1950s doll. Please, please, American Girl. Would anyone else like a 1950s doll? Because I would buy her in an instant. I would love it. Okay, we're gonna answer one more. Okay. What is your most easily lost American Girl item? And this is from Emma. Shoes. Definitely shoes. I always have one shoe and I'm desperately searching for the other shoe. I always have one of something and then I'm trying to find a match. It's crazy. Also hair ties. I am always losing hair ties or breaking them when I do American Girl doll hairstyles. And I always have to buy new hair ties. Also Sage's ring, but I don't put it on her hand anymore because I lost it outside that one time I did a post on, and that was insane that it was left outside for a whole night and nothing took it. I can't believe that. But yeah, definitely shoes and hair ties and Sage's ring. But those were great questions. Please, if you would like me to answer a question for next week, comment below. I would love to hear from you. I always love hearing from all of you girls. You make my day every day, and I love all of you. So that's that one, and I will see you all next week for a brand new video. Bye!